Now, Joe, in terms of what do I think Kenny has to do to be the franchise guy? Number one, man, just be more routine with his footwork, more routine with his release point, more routine with his eyes, right? I thought that first game post Matt Canada, I thought it was a lot cleaner with what he was trying to see. Instead of him trying to scan every receiver option, it was just more so he knew exactly where he needed to look eyes-wise. So that's why when we're talking about some of these OCs, whether it was a Kingsbury or some of the different level of names, it's like dudes with a more proven system or just with a more, proven track record of developing quarterbacks, at least so they know vision-wise. Because I think that that's more of the battle. Not saying he can't see the field. I just think that it's happening too fast for him. So when you're talking about processing it, you look at how Mason looked this go-around versus his first go-around. He looked way more chill. Why? Because it slowed down for him. He wasn't processing it in live time for the first time. It was like he's already seen this before. Whether it was from his previous experience, whether it's from his film session, whether it was from his practice reps. And then you just get back out there and it's like, man, I've done this. This doesn't feel foreign. I'm used to the speed of this outside linebacker buzzing out there on cover 3. I know how to beat that with my arm on a deep out. I'm used to where this Tampa 2 middle runner is going to be running at, and I know how to attack this specifically. I know that, man, if pressure is coming, I don't need to escape out the back door. I'm not that type of athlete. I'm a step up type of dude, really maneuver and climb the pocket and help my tackles out, so to speak. Those are some of the things that I think would really help take his game to that next level, to be that true franchise guy, because he is talented. Does he have the best arm? Does he have the fastest legs? Is he the most athletic and all this other stuff? No. But is he talented enough to be a starting quarterback in the National Football League? In my opinion, yes. Those are the things, though, that I think are the difference for him. Simplifying what he needs to see. And then from there, man, the other thing is he's just going to have to really have that confidence thing hit. And you don't know how that works with Mason. We didn't know he was going to play with the type of confidence that he did, but he did. And the other thing is it's contagious. You make a play, now you feel like I believe it more. Mason wasn't as surprised in the third game as he was in the first game. First game, Mason make a play. Oh, he ran all the way down to the end zone. He separated the end zone with dudes. Oh, we did. After that, it was like, bro, we good now, man. We settled in. Like, we're not surprised by his success. We were almost expecting his success. That's the next step also for Kenny. But that comes with time. That's when you've done the first things we talked about, right? Routine stuff routinely. When you do that enough, then you start getting even more confidence. And now you can start taking some of them bigger chances that we really want to see from him. But to act as if, based off what we've seen, that he's not capable of those things, I don't agree with that. And that's why I have a harder time with the people that have like such a hard stance on him right now, because he is talented. He wouldn't have ever got here if he wasn't. But at the same time, he does have to be way more consistent with that routine stuff. And I do think footwork, release point consistency, and his eyes seeing what he's supposed to see will help him, because it's going to slow it down for him, man.
Yeah, I think he's going to work his ass off this offseason. Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Kenny's the guy that I think he is,
right,
I'm not going to be surprised if he has a good 2024.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if all the stuff that we've spoke from an optimism standpoint, if the reason why he was drafted and all these other intangible things, if that is truly his makeup, we're going to find out. Because this is when he's facing the realest adversity that he's had professionally. And this is when he's really going to have some chips kind of stacked against him for the first time. Him coming here as a draft pick and Mitch being on the roster, nobody looked at Mitch as, bro, you're the guy. You were just the placeholder. We kind of all knew that. This is going to be the first time for Kenny where it's like, yeah, on paper, we putting it in pencil. This ain't no ink pen thing. It's a pencil thing. So he's really going to have to feel what that feels like. And not a lot of quarterbacks at this level have had to deal with that type of, because typically first rounders are the guys. But he's put himself in this position where as the first rounder 3 years later, he's going to have to come in here and feel uncomfortable for a little bit. That's why we got to see how he responds to it, because some dudes respond like how we thinking Kenny can respond.
Yeah.
He going to nut up and get up out this thing and do what he's supposed to. Then you got some of them other cats, man, that they take it personally, they get in their feelings, and before you know it, you like, bro, what were you doing? You've wasted this opportunity. And now you one of these dudes hollering and hating on the young cats, man. So, yeah. You you know what happens, bro. You already know what happens, man. You know what happens. You be like, bro, why are you acting like that, man? All because you bitter? Like, come on, man. All because you blew your opportunity. Now you want to hit on the young cat? Don't do that. Yeah.